Hello. Now, no matter what happens, you should all remember that this is 20,000 times better than when I was trying to do it. So we appreciate our producer. And also, before I greet everybody again, to welcome to Oops All Barovians, I want to tell Leah that I vote for the green bag of dice.
Let me swap out the dice.
So let's hear what you guys learned from last session or in between, either in or out of character.
Were we supposed to learn things?
You don't have to. No.
Lolita learned that the saying "not all blank" does not apply to hags.
I see.
That's it.
Astrid learned that zombies are gross.
Real gross.
That's always a fair thing.
I think that's the only thing that has stuck with her was that disgusting. Yep.
If you can't think of something that you've learned, then you can always just say something that's cool or neat or something about the game. I don't care, really. I'm just trying to remember this what happened last.
What you're looking forward to.
Yeah. Looking forward to is good too.
Killing a bunch of hags.
I'm just resisting sharing frog facts. But you said in the
frog
game.
facts.
Learn in the game.
Are there no
Fine.
frogs in Barovia?
There are frogs in Barovia, so
Frog facts.
Really? Wait.
yes.
I'm looking forward to Astrid identifying poisons.
Cool.
Oh, right, because you're probably the only one who can. Well, I mean,
Poison is something Hana should never have access to.
What?
Or always
Poison.
have access
I
to.
kind of got it.
I don't know what I learned. She dodged her birthday thing. Yay.
It's just delayed.
no, it's delayed. We just got stuck out. Okay.
I think she means the one back in Balaki.
Oh, well,
That too.
that
Okay.
too. Yeah.
That one's not delayed. That one happened, but
Val learned that hags are very aggressive with their host guest ideas.
Yes.
You lose your eyes.
Eat my soup or I will gouge your eyes out.
You know, me too.
What's with the frogs?
yeah, I don't want to be.
I just wanted to show Rachel the frogs of Barovia.
Fantastic.
I do remember the one in the well you mentioned like
Yeah.
a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. You're right. All right. Has everyone gone? I didn't.
Emmerich now knows the plight of Lelena when being paralyzed.
Uh-huh.
Have fun.
Especially when you're the one all of the undead are going for, and you're also the one who can turn undead, but you can't.
That was
So-
an unfortunate circumstance.
It was so many unfortunate sets of circumstances.
Mhm.
And then having a brief flash of like, am I gonna die again?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Same.
But then it was short-lived. It worked out.
Dying's hard.
Living is harder.
Oh, that's
Alicia
That's
wasn't,
not.
it's
No, I
not.
didn't mean it in
No,
a
it's
sad
not.
way.
No, it's not.
Alicia wasn't 200 years for Emmerich to come back.
Or it was, and we don't know
Wasn't it like 10 minutes
Yeah.
or 20
don't-
minutes? Did we get? Do you guys get a short? It doesn't matter.
On this plane.
I think it was probably shorter
I
for
had
him on the other
moved
plane.
you.
He doesn't remember.
yeah. It was a
I
few
moved your
minutes
body
on,
and then you came back.
on this plane. It was shorter for Emmerich. Okay, so we last session put to rest the ghost of Telerik, who was annoying Ms. Greenteeth, and you have returned to her little hut, and she is very happy that you have done her task for her, and she gives you prophecy that while you were gone, she did a little divination. And gave you the prophecy, which is like, I have a hound out for it now.
Handout. Ooh, ooh.
The only appropriate response to it.
Yeah, I'd like to see the handout. Ooh.
Lesson of perception.
Oh, I spelled the name wrong there. There we go. She also, in thanks, and is, very appreciative of the work you've done, because he was getting really, really annoying, she says. She will offer you that she will cast one spell for you guys, of the spells that she's able to, no charge.
Cool.
She won't even ask a favor for it.
So we could pick the most expensive spell and it'd be fine.
Well, up to 1,000 gold pieces, nothing more
Okay.
than that.
So if Emmerich
She's like,
had
I
been
can't
brought back,
break the bank on this.
If I hadn't been brought back, I could be.
Mhm.
Well,
can
which
we,
one?
can we hold it in reserve for when one of us dies next?
She's
Wait,
like,
she'll
well,
give us-
I could make it weird for you to take with you, if you wanted that. You don't know what a weird is.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So it's just a spell in a bag, or a spell in a toad, or a spell in a something, and you give it to them. And then when you want to use the spell, you just use it then. It's like a scroll, but scrolls are too much work.
I mean, having a spell to bring someone back would be helpful if they were brought back the way that they were alive.
I don't
I
know
only
about
see
your price
reincarnation,
range.
which would not.
Yeah.
But reincarnation is so much fun. It's much more fun than just bringing the body back.
I disagree.
Well, that's your right.
But personally,
By the way, she has another meal that she's offering you too.
You're gonna like gouge our eyes out if we don't feed it, or
No, I know that you're horribly suspicious of me,
I was
which
gonna say, does she
is fair.
accept Astrid just being queasy as a
what about a 9th level dispel magic? I don't know
Do
when we
it.
would use it, but
Sorry, Lee, I thought you were gonna ask for something outrageous there. What?
what? It's in our price range.
I know.
Emmerich is like looking at the menu of spells and like genuinely contemplating.
If we cast that at Strahd, does that stop his? Is his healing a knife?
No, it only
No,
works
all
on
I have to
spells
do
and
is
spell-like effects. So
Lilina's outside.
yes,
If anybody were to ask her, her suggestion would be to get a divination spell, so that way we can figure out who has the powder box.
Oh. Is that what that does?
I mean,
If the powder box can be scryed.
oh, we could do scrying too. But we may
scrying's a
not-
little out of our price range. Do we just pay the
That's
$250? We don't have $250.
No.
But I
mean,
don't know if it would
divination-
show us where it is, or who has it. It would just be like, oh, here's your box.
And if we roll high enough perception, we might be able. I don't know.
So divination, I guess we wouldn't have character knowledge of what that does, but it doesn't do what I think you think it does.
she will even explain the spells to you
Okay.
if you need it. She does it very slowly for you.
Very slowly.
I know Emmerich wouldn't ask this, but like I saw magic mouth and I was about to go, what the mouth do?
Oh my god.
Listen.
It's only 50 gold though. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
What is
ninth level-
Gaius? Gaius?
Gays.
Gaze. The gaze?
Yeah, all of them.
It's pronounced Gish or something to that effect.
Gesh?
Gish,
It's
because it's
Gesh,
kale.
yeah.
I think
Uh,
it's where you weigh your opportunity. Like you ask basically the DM, like, is the outcome positive or negative if we do this
No,
thing?
that's
No.
augury.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Gish lets you force somebody to carry out a service or refrain from a course of action.
We can afford until dispelled, which means forever.
You could.
Just make Strahd be like, hey, can you like walk into the sea?
No, wow.
I
Now,
mean, they
when
do.
you
They,
say things like that, you need to clarify if you're saying those in character or not. So
Right.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
So-
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So divination wouldn't work in this instance?
well, you're asking. So out of character, you are asking a deity for pretty much yes or no answers in divination, or like the DM responds with riddles and omens. So
So
I
normal.
don't think it would really help us find other. I think what Jenny's prophecy might actually have more information than we would get out of a divination spell.
Hmm.
Or the divination spell would literally be this again.
Well, she isn't the god I would be asking. To be fair.
Yeah, but
What
she'd
is-
be the one casting it.
Gross.
I'm not mad about having a 9th level dispel magic for when we go into the not mountains, the mansion.
The mansion. God, we gotta go in the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I made
I
that
don't want
face.
to. I know Emmerich wants to. I don't want to.
Aster and I are of the same mind. We absolutely don't want to, but apparently it's necessary for some reason.
Yeah, I guess my two suggestions would be, or three would be this 9th level dispel magic, the prayer of healing level 9,
Mm.
or reincarnation.
What does the dream spell do?
that lets you contact and alter somebody's dreams.
It'll fuck somebody up.
Oh,
But my vote's on the dispel magic. Or- my vote's on the dispel magic.
either dispel magic or heal.
I think more than one of us can cast that. But I
Or
think it would-
just the 9th level.
yeah. No, I that could come in handy.
What about true polymorph?
So
If it doesn't work, then we're out of luck.
yeah.
That's fair. And then prayer
But
of
we'd
healing.
still have to wouldn't for a high level dispel magic, we'd still have to roll to see if it works, right?
If not, if it's
Or-
higher than the
I think it-
spell.
Yeah, I think it depends on what we're dispelling.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I-
why we get it so high. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So that would
Gotcha.
dispel any spell 9th level or
Lower.
less, or lower,
Gotcha.
which is all the spells. But it
What?
wouldn't dispel like something that a deity created or something like that. That's not really a spell.
You can't dispel me, guys. Sorry.
Darn it.
My vote's for dispel magic.
Okay, so I think we're going for the 9th level dispel magic in a bag.
No, I'm going to put it in a frog, and And
Are
have to
you
carry-
saying a frog?
I am saying a frog.
Like
Frogs are
the
frogs.
animal?
We have to keep the
Yeah.
frogs safe.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Fuck.
don't think I understood that's what it was going into.
Well, it depends upon the spell, but
All right, here you go, Hannah. Here's your new pet.
Would Hana even
Okay,
want
one
a
sec.
frog?
well, it'll take me a little while to do it, so we can do it after dinner. Now,
Hold on.
she,
Oh.
Oh, I think. Hold on. She's.
That might have been at someone else.
yeah. Let's take a short break anyway, just in case. I know it's early, but I have to feed my dogs anyway, so take a short break. We'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Kitty go.
Hi, we're back. Thanks for your patience. And we're picking up where we left off. They were discussing what spell they want from Jenny Greenteeth, and I think our group has decided on a 9th level Dispel Magic, which is pretty nice, pretty powerful.
Inside of a frog.
But it will be inside of a frog. And she says, well, what you need to do is when you want to use the spell, you tickle the frog's belly and it will spit the spell out at whatever you want it to do, at whichever you want to use it on.
So we don't have to kill the frog.
Well, the
No, I
frogs-
like my frogs.
Okay, good.
Wait, and then so after that
Frogs.
we just have a pet frog.
Well, then you can let it go.
Oh,
Or you can keep it. I don't really care.
I,
keeping a frog alive is difficult.
Just take it on a walk and it gets its own flies. It's fine.
Stop using your out of character.
Not how-
language.
That's
Um,
not
Yeah, she says, look, it's a magic thing, and you know, just don't actively squish it. It'll catch its own flies. It'll be fine. I'm not. I
Hana will
know
take it.
it's hard to believe, but I'm not here to trick you.
Will you provide some sort of cage to put it in?
Oh yes, I have lots of cages.
Yes. I assume.
Sure.
that's not. I'm just out of character. That is not a point in the trustworthy category.
Hey, I would love a cage.
For you?
Anyways, so
She says this will take me a while, so I'll start after dinner.
okay.
And then she eats some of the food that she was offering you.
Is it the same food?
No, it's different. It's a new thing from not the same one from the earlier today. It's a different stew, and
It looks a little hungry.
she
Hana
says
will take
she
it.
just look. She says, "You say I'm gonna have some."
Yep, not the bread. The bread has been disclosed as being bone bread. So
We can at least trick ourselves into believing the other food's fine.
I mean, Hana's logic is they're already dead. It's disgusting.
Oh, so cannibalism a-okay in Hannah's book.
It's just like she's seen a lot of shit at this point. It just doesn't shock her as much as other things have.
And it's a free meal,
Yeah.
we think.
So
Also,
she
don't want to
says,
get on her bad side.
"Go ahead. Sorry, I
Go
don't want to." Yeah,
No, no,
she
you're good.
says she doesn't get upset that you decline it, but she does say this. Now, your friend, who is not allowed to come back into my house, is she survived or is she dead?
We all survived.
Oh, okay. I bet she hates me, doesn't she?
Hate is a strong word.
No, it's not.
She never said that.
It's all right. I understand, but let me tell you something about uh, her kind of person, and that is that they often really don't like us, and by us I mean old fey witches like myself, and but they often have this idea that they understand, but they don't. You know, it's like learning about things when you're a baby, and then when you're grown up, thinking you understand the whole world when you haven't learned anything since you were 13. So I'm just saying, for example, if this food was going to poison you, well, I'd be poisoning myself then, wouldn't I? Because our little ritual that makes the bad food, well, it doesn't not work on me.
The Princess Bride has taught me the answer to this riddle.
And she says, the truth is that all of us old witches, we all hate each other. I mean, really, even if there are children, we hate each other. It's really hard to get into a group without us like trying to kill each other. So I just want to assure you, I don't give a shit what she thinks, but I want to assure you that I do not know who her mother is, nor if I did know, I would likely probably want to kill her. So that's honestly, I've got nothing against you, against her.
And
What?
I
Go ahead.
don't know, insight.
Absolutely.
Oh, I need to grab dice.
Yeah, I was gonna ask to do that as well.
You could do that as well. Anybody can roll insight.
I'll just roll on roll 20.
Okay.
I will do the same.
I don't notice shit.
That
Mhm.
is up to par with Val's typical insight.
That was
Yeah.
a grand total of 7. I think she's just so
Nice.
focused on being queasy.
She seems
Yeah, that's an 8.
like she's being ridiculously honest with you. Now, I'm sure she's told tales of old ladies like myself.
How I got a 21?
Oh, Honda got 21. Yeah, she got the same reaction. It's being ridiculously honest for some reason. And let me explain why. See, this which you figured out, this forest that I live in here didn't always sit right here. I used to be in a different world. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, you see, because this, well, to be frank, the powers in this world, they've given me some extra powers, and I like that. But I'm also a leader of the Fae of this forest, the Quivering Forest, and I don't know how well that they're taken to to this, and I don't know if it's a good move for them. So I'm still on the fence about it. And you can see, like for example, those red caps that I had to punish that you subsequently killed. They weren't very happy, which is, you know, well, a lot of the other Fae are like that as well. And I'm still trying to decide. That is why I've done this prophecy for you. And that is why I'm offering you a very good deal on all of my products. And why I'm willing to talk to you and tell you things that I know. Because I don't know if I want to stay here or not. And the only way I know how to leave and take my land back with me has to do with this divination I did. And to be perfectly frank, I don't like humans, and I don't like elves, and I don't like adventurers, least of all. But I've got the impression that in this land, you're pretty much the only bunch that are going to do anything about anything. So I'd rather have the opportunity to choose for myself my future and not have some moistened bint decide for me. I don't know if she's moist or not, but I thought of a sea hag, and those girls are just.
So how exactly did your land come into this one?
The mists that bore this land, they
But
showed up and swallowed us in. And now we are here. And when you leave, you can only go to the mists, or you can go to Emil.
did did something strange happen before? Besides the mist?
No, nothing was different or new. And so I think this person, this Esme, has something to do with it. And I'm sure that the Lord of this land or that land has something to do with it too. But that's why. That's it. Excuse me.
Do you know who Esme is?
I have no idea. Never heard the name before. I don't think she's from my home.
Does
But
that
I
sound?
could
Does
be
that
wrong.
name? Does that name sound familiar to any of us?
Well, I would like Emmerich to give me an intelligence roll.
Oh no.
It's your mother.
We believe in you.
I hope it's not my mother.
Give
She's
yourself
dead.
guidance. Give yourself guidance.
Oh yeah, this is the thing I can do. Do I have guidance? Hold on. I'd be a poor
Cantrip.
cleric if I didn't. I do have guidance.
None of the other three of you have ever heard of a person named Esme. You're not familiar with that person.
Don't fuck me over. Okay, that's an 18 and I rolled a 2 on the dice, so it's a dirty 20 and it's an intelligence check.
Yeah.
My intelligence is a +1, so it's 21.
Right. So you remember from probably your childhood too, that in the village of Barovia, there was a girl named Esme who was about your age and was the daughter of the candle maker. And you know that she's passed on and you don't know what happened to her. Like you haven't seen her since you were both 15 or 16. That's the only Esme you're familiar with.
And I remember what I probably remember what she looks like, right?
Yeah.
Does that description match what Hannah described of the lady who gave her the bag?
No.
He's not going to say anything yet because he's not sure if it means anything.
Well, if you can help us find these missing items, we could probably locate this lady for you.
Well,
So you can make that decision.
I appreciate that, and believe me, one of the first things I did after this was try to find them, and they are hidden from even me.
Would it be helpful that the gloves belong to my mother?
I'll try again later, knowing that, but I don't think so. I get the impression that this Esme character has the first two, has the box and the gloves with her. But the other two, it's hard to describe, but I feel that way. But none of them where their locations are not. I will tell you that I plan on continuing to look. And if I figure something out, I'll let you know.
Okay. Overfull with greed. That could be the burgermaster and Immo. Field hare's ears, though. I have no idea.
Can whoever still has it up on Roll20 copy paste it into Discord? Because apparently I clicked out of it and now I don't know which thing it's under.
It's under the same thing that your other, that the tarot reading from Adam Eva is thing, the Fortunes of Ravenloft.
Jenny's prophecy.
There it is. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I was like, oh no, wait. It's
Alrighty. Wait. It says first the mourning mother, and there's a mourning mother in the village of Barovia because her daughter disappeared.
Oh, I think that might be referring
Is that
to...
referring to your mourning mother who was, you know, mourning the loss of her heart?
No, I think it actually has to do with Glovia. She had the powder box and she was mourning for her child.
That there's
and the beast that howled for years, would that be Sebastian maybe? Or would that
Probably.
be, do any of these match what would be your mom?
Just the gloves. I think the 4 obsessions are the 4 people who are obsessed with something. The mourning mother obsessed with bringing her daughter back. Sebastian obsessed
the
with
beast.
owning me for some reason. The other 2, I don't really know. Those are just my guess, though. I could be wrong.
So we've stopped 2 out of 4 already because with their success she prevails.
I think that the success is that she needs these items and she has to.
That's yeah.
Those are who she's going and getting them from. Is there any kind of anything that I can do to try and figure out what the heck it means by field hare's ears?
I think that given what you've been told and learned about prophecy, it's really unclear if it means anything but a person that has the ears of a rabbit or a hare. If it means something else than that, it's unclear. You know, it's not very specific.
I was trying to see if I was thinking maybe it meant just a man who could hear really well.
It could also mean that, but it's not. It's not.
We have to overhear him being joked to being a hare or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's too many greedy people to really know who would be over full with greed.
Well, I don't know too much about divination, but it always seems to kind of be known as it's happening.
Well, it's certainly much less clear here than it is back home. Let me tell you that. When in my own mind, it's much easier that you don't get as much crypticness, which grates my cheese, as they say.
I just say grates her cheese.
Yeah.
I was taking notes and I'm like, wait a minute.
Write that down. Write that down.
Cheese. Who else do we know uses that phrase?
Just the DM.
Oh. You're the hag. I knew it.
Yes, I've been the hag all along.
And so we know Esme's not human anymore, right? Or at
Do
least
we?
the person we're looking for isn't. Do
all
we?
we know, all
Yeah,
we know
do we?
about her is that she is apparently obsessed with gaining the Count's love, which okay. Well, I'm gonna say about that.
So she's got the box and the glove. Now she needs a mirror and a comb. So we burn all combs and smash all mirrors. Case closed.
Well, so there are things we do know. We do know that the box, the powder box, was supposedly an heirloom important to Count Strahd. The gloves was an heirloom of my family's. I don't know these. I think they might all be heirlooms. Perhaps important to the Count in some way.
Did we find a mirror in the creepy house?
The only mirror I can think of is that my brain keeps going back to, and this is probably just because I'm biased, but Hannah's mom has that weird mirror in her room.
And
Oh,
we
the
did
assassin
like
mirror.
Yeah.
the assassin
Yeah.
mirror.
Assassin mirror.
Is it a hand mirror?
No,
No.
but that's
I mean,
just
it
what my
doesn't-
brain keeps getting pulled
That
back.
seems kind
to
of
it.
big.
It doesn't
to-
specifically say hand mirror. It just says mirror.
Yeah, but like,
And that's
who's
yeah.
gonna sneak away with a 5 foot tall mirror?
These
This is sort
all.
of-
I mean, these are all women items, right? They're all like traditionally
I don't know
female
who's asking-
items here. A comb, a mirror. The gloves were my mother's.
Oh.
Powder box. Maybe they're all related to one specific
Person.
woman.
A woomph.
God, this buzzer is so fucking loud. I definitely don't have anyone else coming, so they can sit out there. They're just trying buttons to get into the building, so screw them. Anyways.
Would, because I know we've talked about Hannah's dad a lot. We briefly met Hannah's mom. Does she match any of this?
Hannah's mom?
Yeah. In terms of it being her mirror.
I think the mirror probably has realistically something else going on with it, if anything relevant that we'll might or might not discover on this story. Mourning mother. I mean, she is mourning Hannah. I don't know about the, like, nothing else would apply though. Also like Hannah doesn't think it apply, and also like meta knowledge wise, I don't think it applies to her either, because Hannah's not a canon character. So
Was there anything mirror or comb related of importance in the mansion in Barovia?
I think you did find a mirror there, but it didn't seem to be more than just a regular mirror that was in with a bunch of other stuff. It didn't seem particularly special.
That was the mirror I was remembering.
it could just be something we haven't discovered yet,
Mhm.
or that we're
This-
completely missing.
This may be something we can't figure out right now.
Message.
That's gonna take
Yeah.
like Val had said, something that doesn't reveal itself until it's in the moment.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
prophecy like
this
does this help us notice it in
Um,
the moment.
I'm gonna ask Van Richten. Or is that cheating?
Yeah, you can ask him.
I will say that I did know an Esme. I haven't seen her since we were 15. She's about my age. But she lived in the village Barovia. She was the candle maker's child. He passed and I haven't seen her since. But that's the only Esme I can recall.
Well,
So
given very few of our circumstances have been circumstantial, could be a good, good place
I'm
to
sorry,
I-
Keely, that you're suffering.
I guess Barovia's too small for coincidences.
Hi, Artemis. Hi, baby girl.
Got the other kitty.
That's a very interesting insight.
Come here.
So maybe we could check out is the candlemaker's like place, like since he's passed and his daughter's not there, is it empty?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just one of many abandoned houses in Barovia.
Out of character. How old is Emmerich?
How old is Emmerich?
I'm just like, if it's been like a decade, I don't know if going to the Candlemaker's
I think
house is
he's-
really.
How old did I make you? Oh god, it's not on this character sheet.
Isn't it like 23 or something?
I think it's 23. I think I settled on him being 23.
Because he was the baby.
You baby.
That kitty is so.
The village of Barovia, though,
Well, do you
doesn't-
want that to be in character so he tells you how old he is?
Well, no, I was more like, what does he look like? Val is
Yeah,
20,
he's in his early
so-
20s.
Okay.
It's probably harder to tell now, but yeah, his early 20s.
I want to pet the floofy kitty.
Um,
Baby.
Oh.
So it's been like less than a decade then.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we just don't know. And we just have to keep this prophecy in mind until we do know.
So we're going to have to go back up the village of Barovia anyway. One, because if we have the time, I would like to double check the I guess my mansion. And we can check the candlemaker's place, despite the fact we don't have a candlemaker anymore. Rest his soul.
We Hannah would actually suggest Van Richten as well, since he's got ears everywhere.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And he'll be in closer by that, so not that it's very far, but all that kind of stuff is on the same side of the map, whereas we're kind of separated from that. Hana needs to get Bo too, so and see if her family's still alive.
Yeah, we need to go back to Valaki for a number of reasons. We gotta go do a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
I think that's just how this campaign's, supposed to work. It's an
Also,
ever-growing to-do list.
Meta knowledge is also saying we are not high enough level yet to deal with this. So
All I can think of is Dragon Age.
but yeah. Oh, we should probably carry on though, because it's already 7:30.
Yeah, so
we've
we
not done
probably start
anything.
heading
Yep.
back to Imel then, after thanking.
Wait.
Did
One
you
important
buy
question.
anything?
Is the talking
Oh, shit.
doll Emmerich?
No.
What is the
it's-
talking doll?
I need to know.
Is there anything Emmerich shaped?
Just Emily.
Great.
That's not right.
I mean,
No.
you made all these handouts. I feel bad if we don't look at anything.
No,
so.
it's fine. It's you can always come back.
I
So
don't think I can afford any of this. So
yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're poor.
I am curious about Bones of the Rogue.
They are a set of thieves' tools made out of the bones of a rogue.
Oh, we do need thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I don't have
Also,
money, though.
I want this doll to be Emmerich, not what you just showed us.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the horrible cousin of the doll from Toy Story.
Oh wait,
He
I
said-
can get these tools. How much are they? I have more gold. 109.
90.
90. I can get them.
I just checked on little Nova
I-
in the bathroom because I don't know if this is filtering out or not, but she's meowing in the bathroom.
Oh,
uh,
I'll get
dear.
the bones, the robe. Yeah. Words.
So before you guys go, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry to keep this longer, Keely, but she asks you if you're all from Barovia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she wants to know what you know about this place.
Nothing.
Which this place?
Yeah.
Barovia or
Barovia, yeah,
Oh, Barovia.
yeah.
What do you, I mean, in general?
Well,
or what?
I mean, if I'm gonna be here for a while, I'd like to know
Oh.
the lay of the land outside of here. And I just wonder what the locals think.
The land is completely suppressed by its ruler. There are monsters and undead everywhere.
There are so many undead.
the woods are dangerous?
There are also a lot of spirits, except for an Imol for some reason.
Not all the people have souls.
They
Hannah-
don't. I noticed that too. That was very interesting.
Hannah would
Uh,
give her more of like a cultural rundown about like do's and don'ts, I
Uh-huh.
think.
She-
Yeah.
She appreciates that. She says, now, you know it's a prison, right?
Yes.
Wait, what?
No, I don't know what you mean by that.
Wait, what?
There's other places like this that are just they're prisons for really, really evil people. Far, far more evil than I am, for example. And this is one of them.
So
Oh,
Oh,
Can you explain that better? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
so who is this a prison for? Is it for
I don't know, but I assume the man in charge, but
Okay.
for some reason or another.
s-
But that's why you can't like use to go to the mist and you can't go any further because that's not normal in like normal lands.
wait a second.
and
Oh no.
from what
Uh.
Astrid has said before, there is a sun.
Yeah. Yes, yes, there is.
That you can see.
It's like, I'm not the one that talked about him being his son. That was
Yeah.
oh, you
No,
mean-
there is a sun
oh, you
Uh,
in the sky that we can't see.
well, it's yes. Weather has been miserable, and I'm not a fan of it. It does horrible things to my skin. But yes.
So
And
you're
the-
saying that each of the different lands around us are also prisons?
I mean, I've heard tell that, and middle of my divination has showed me that, but I think so. Yes,
So
it's
we're
interesting
just
that you didn't know that.
I
in a
kind
group
I
of
mean,
prisons.
I knew that something was being held here
Well, everything's
What-
being held here.
very long time
Yes.
ago. But the mists weren't here always.
Yeah, the mist showed up after
And neither was my forest.
the
Yeah.
war. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dan. The mist showed up after the war with the elves, right?
Yeah, around that same time. I mean,
And-
it was it wasn't the elves specifically that they were attacking, but but yes.
Oh,
And A's order, like his whole like army was dedicated to holding an evil in the mountains or something like that,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
But that was before the mist.
Yeah. So like she kind of knows there's something trying to be held here. Should didn't really look at it as a prison before. And doesn't necessarily associate the mists with that. I don't know if
Yeah.
in character or out of character. I don't know either.
Well, I'm
It-
giving you something so you can associate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this just a me thing where I made this connection of my own free? I thought Strahd controlled the mists.
We think Strahd.
Is that a common?
That's a
Like
common thought,
theory?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, was
And
that
it may
just
or may
me?
not be true. But
So
Yeah.
that's
That's
why-
I'm only reacting in character because Heather knows way more than
Yeah.
Val does about Ravenloft.
I was gonna say that's why I was having Astrid like react like happy, like, oh, he's not actually in control of this shit. Oh, because that's the common
I
thought.
don't like that
So it is the common thought.
because that
Yeah.
implies that
okay.
A could be involved with the.
Because then it's Strahd's the reason why the Vistani are able to travel out of the mists
Mhm.
is because we have an
Or-
agreement with him.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Yeah. I
Is it
don't like
Strahd you
this.
have an agreement with?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
All right. She shares, she shares one more thing, and then you can go talk to Milana
Side.
who's outside while she has been dying. Her players been dying.
I'm
While
so
she
sorry.
cooks up your frog. Not really.
No.
She's not going to cook it. And the other thing she shares with you is that that she would have assumed you knew, but you don't. is that people who die here can't go to their eternal rests, which I guess you guys all know, but they get reincarnated.
I think we've noticed.
And what is? Never mind.
So, because we knew that, right?
You didn't know about the reincarnation, but Lelena had told you about people not being able to leave, and you knew that from talking
And
to other
we've
ghosts.
known that Irina looks like Lelena
Lelena.
Sorry.
and Lelena
Lelena looks
in
like her
her mom's
mom.
body. But that's a choice.
We'll figure that out later.
So, but I don't think we know of any, I don't think in character we have any more specific evidence or anything for that.
For the reincarnation, except for specific instances.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And,
Yeah.
in this case, it feels more like, oh, bodies are being reincarnated, not the souls are being reincarnated. I don't think we have that connection. Because we
Yeah.
have Lelena was specifically brought by a god, in theory. And then Irina's in the body that was.
You can go discuss this outside because Keely is going to die or kill me. So
We'll probably be like, thank you so much, Jenny.
Is she
Uh,
in kitty form and stuck up a tree?
What she look like?
She's throwing rocks at the house.
No! What are you doing?
Magic stone.
God.
Yeah.
Outside, yeah.
Not big ones, little ones.
Should we buy an anti-paralytic? Hold on.
Um,
watch
Hannah
it.
will buy those thieves tools. You said they're 90, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she'll buy them.
Cool.
all right, you guys talk to each other, and I'm going to finish the handout for that so I can give them to you.
Okay.
Are they just thieves tools, or should I call them something else?
They're called Bones of the Road.
Okay.
So
Oh. Are they made of bone?
yes,
God
No.
damn it.
What, Kenna? Come here. Get out of there. Come here.
That's her Emmerich voice. I like it.
Just total tone switch. Just
Uh-huh.
hey, come here. Get out of there.
It's the only way to get her to listen.
Molly. There you are.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, we go outside. Start gently. Yeah. Gesture. We'll just probably keep walking and not talk right next to the house. Right.
Yay.
Come on, Lelena. Let's.
We do have to come back for the frog.
Oh yeah. Well, still, we should not
Val
stress
can
her
come back.
friend out more than we have.
yeah,
to
you can
already.
talk at a distance from her. Where,
Yeah.
where she would worry you.
We're
Yeah.
getting a pet frog that can dispel magic.
Just one.
That's a pretty fancy frog.
Yeah.
You have to tickle its belly when we want the spell, not before. Don't just tickle it for fun.
It's
Don't just
we got it
Thank
for
you.
free
This isn't the frog enjoys the tickling
for
and then-
free.
because we handled the ghost.
Yeah, so not
Not
for
free.
free. We already did. This. Yeah.
We didn't have to spend 800 gold.
No, but we had
You
to.
almost got killed for
Yeah.
the frog.
You know that is a portion of what happened.
How
we
was
did,
dinner?
Not hungry.
That's good.
I didn't have
It-
any.
we didn't have bread,
I didn't.
Probably better. that
but
you
I did
didn't.
have stew.
Who could blame you?
Oh, those of you, by the way, who ate, get 4 temporary points.
Yeah.
You're doing that just to spite me.
No, I'm not.
It's to
all
reward.
this fighting for you will happen in Perez. So
Ugh.
don't worry.
All of this is just to reward morally gray actions. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Merc only did it because Hannah did it. Okay.
What else?
Is this just right now? Whoever ate it gets the temp, or is this whoever ate anything earlier too?
No, just this different.
Yeah, because Astrid did not eat or drink anything this time.
Yeah.
She don't trust their stomach right now. That was a not great sight that they dealt with.
Was there anything else?
She told about
lot,
the
actually.
prophecy.
Show her your bones that you just bought.
She bought
Like
bones.
very uncomfortably.
You know, to add to our human
Hmm.
couch.
A left-handed rogue. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed. It's very rare. Yeah, we're actually pretty lucky. And she only charged you 90. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, 90 is not much.
She must not have known it was left-handed. What an idiot.
Leah, are you lefty?
No.
Okay.
Right-handed. But
Okay. The way you
She-
said that, I
They
was like,
have to hold the tools differently.
yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, she didn't actually even charge you a favor this time for that.
because we did the favor.
No, mostly because Keely was kind.
That one is to punish you. Yeah.
Yeah, Hannah would give
What?
Lena a rundown of
So
what they
Prophecy?
discussed. Yeah.
Yeah, the prophecy and that we're apparently all the lands are in prisons. All that.
apparently this is a prison, and Strud may not control the mists.
That would be interesting, but yeah, this is it. Yeah,
Hannah would also
you
add
can't
the-
leave.
Yeah, Anna would also add the context of like that kind of tracks because my understanding from A is that his order was meant to withhold an evil within the mountains to keep others from getting into it. I didn't realize it might have been more to keep evil from getting out, though.
Because haven't you guys ever like thought like, sure, the people here are pretty submissive to Strahd, but he's got like a really short menu and they keep getting recycled. Why wouldn't he go somewhere else for
That
food?
thought never crossed my mind.
Why wouldn't he try a different restaurant?
I-
It's because he can't. He's stuck here with us.
That's a good point. I just thought he was obsessed with his land. His land.
I just thought he
I mean, he
was
could always.
good here.
Now to say this would be his home, but
Didn't.
if he went somewhere else, he could come back. This would still be his land, but he hasn't. He's never left.
I guess
You're
it is a
right.
surprising lack of vacations.
Yeah. They should get a union.
So assume that he never left because he has power here and he doesn't have to go earn it somewhere else.
I mean, after so long, when you get bored, like, oh God, I really want a challenge today.
Right. There's no.
There's no challenge for him.
And there's definitely
He watches
no-
us like we're a game.
Yeah, and there's nothing to be conquered. Everything is withering. There's
He's got it
no-
all. It's all his already.
Yeah.
So isn't there a woman in Barovia that just cries and cries and cries? Though now she only cries in Wales.
Ooh.
You mean in my village?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of her daughter
Oh.
missing. I said that.
Mhm.
You were
No,
inside.
no. I'm talking to not you. Not you.
Oh.
But I did bring that up when we were talking to Jenny.
So
And
that
they were like,
but
well,
also
the
okay, so this prophecy is about someone obsessed with Strahd trying to get all these objects to get his affection.
yes, and I may, because I very astutely put Barovia is too small for coincidences.
Wow. Okay, go on.
That was the singular moment of astronaut
That was
pride I have ever
I have
seen.
never heard you be so cocky. Continue.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
I'm sorry.
Well,
You're
we
learning.
do.
I'm so
We
glad.
do know one thing about
Um,
Esme. We know
oh.
that she's very beautiful. That is what everyone who's seen her
Yes.
and dealt with her
And
has said.
she may be the Esme I knew in Barovia.
Do you know how long, like, what age she was when she went missing?
Well, I haven't seen her since we were 15.
You were 15. Was she 15 as well?
We should be the same age, yes. Or the same-ish age, yes.
Is that right? God.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
yes, my child.
Hey, that's right. Can you tell me
But
about the
when
age
her
of one particular person?
Because I'm not the only person that can be reborn.
um,
So I thought maybe. But also,
I haven't seen her since her father passed. He was the candle maker of the village. So
she still
Yeah.
could have joined them, but she wouldn't be really well inducted.
We might want to check her house when we go back up to Barovia.
Baba is obsessed with getting Strahd's affection. Obsessed.
Why?
She's
Romantically?
her son.
Oh, yeah. Hope not. Hope not romantically.
Well, according to her, he is her son, but he never visited. He never came by. He never talked to her ever. She never talked to him. She's always been obsessed with him. I never knew her as an Esme. Perhaps that was her name before she became a hag. I don't know. But it is coincidental that you knew someone named Esme too.
What did Esme look like?
She was very
She was pretty.
Oh God, if I got replaced, I'm gonna be really upset.
she was very pretty, and she had black hair though. She looked very typical Barovian.
So I have a question.
Yes.
In some, whether it's families or a town or a culture or what, there is a tradition of either passing down family names, or like you'll have, a generation where we have like, there are 1,000 Heathers or 1,000 Hannahs that are all around the same age. In Barovia, either the town or the country, how original are they with their naming schemes?
Well, there's like 3 different naming schemes depending on where your lineage goes back a long way. So there are people who have Germanic names, there are people who have Romanian names, and there are people who have Slavic names. Now, the people who have Slavic names, they do the thing where they use a patronym, like if your dad is Andre, then you are such and such Andreevich. And so they use that a lot. But also, yes, first names are recycled in everybody's group.
So
But no one uses it as closely as Slavic things. And all Barovians think of themselves as Barovians. They don't separate them this way. Those are the names they use forever.
So it's absolutely not impossible for there to be multiple Esmes.
Absolutely.
But also, it's yet a small enough group of people that the likelihood of there being like 10 or 20 Esmes is very small.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There could be 2.
But
Let's see if we
However-
can make
Yeah,
less.
I went to
I
school
don't
with
think we
a
have that
tenant.
kind of luck.
We just need to go back to Emil, say goodbye, and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. With our frog.
Collectible.
Does the frog have a name?
Not yet.
Not the
We have to meet the frog.
I could
Give it your
probably
name.
talk to the frog too, by the way.
We can ask him his name or her name.
Their name
Yes. Name.
or pronouns. Emily.
I'm
Before you go
sorry.
being all cocky and educational and whatnot.
I literally was like, what's a good frog name? Leap. No.
No.
Leap frog.
Hoppy. Hoppers.
Legs.
Legs.
No, leapfrog learning. is
Fly
a
boy.
little kid like
Thumper.
homeschooling,
Springy boy.
educational program.
Lily pad.
So I was like, leap. No.
It's a girl frog, and we name it Lily and put pad in parentheses behind it. Lily.
Specifically the parentheses.
We named
gotta
the frog
whisper
Strahd.
Lily.
So
No, because then I want to kill it.
whenever we say his name, he's gonna like, and we're just talking to the little frog, just like,
Oh, we just fly.
Little straw.
Oh,
I
he's
can't wait to
little-
rub your belly
little
on something
slide.
powerful.
oh, you look so much like your namesake. I'm so
You're
proud
so
of you.
cute. Oh, look at you eating that dirty
Aw.
fly.
Look at the little swad.
I can't wait to tickle your belly and make things go poof.
Yes, twat.
Rachel's just like, what the?
We're baby talking the frog that we don't have
Frog.
yet.
Okay.
Talking
Oh,
about naming the frog.
And we said that we were gonna name it Strahd, and I said, "Oh, look at you! You look so much like your namesake."
Frogs are much prettier than Strahd ever will be, by the way.
Do you say this in character?
Yeah, I was like, "This is Hannah.
Yes.
This isn't Rachel."
Actually, no, Hannah wouldn't say that because no, Strahd is objectively handsome. So
I look over to Val. Are you okay with us leaving when we get back?
On the way out, if we can stop at Baroness's name that begins with an F. I can't remember right now.
Oh, the Baron's
No.
house?
Baroness.
Baroness.
No. This is
Uh,
Oh.
I want to make sure that if Luca's dad is still alive, that we at least checked to see if
Yes.
he was at that mansion. It's on the way out of town.
We can do that.
I don't want to leave my family again, but I knew I would have to eventually.
I'm sorry.
Great, I'm here. I'm just trying to get situated.
You don't have to.
No,
I
just put
do.
my phone into the abyss. Kitty cat, get my phone for me. Oh fuck, I'm not muted. Hold on.
You're not.
And entertainment value.
Petition for even when Rachel is muted to still have a transcript of what's being said, because
would.
every time she's not muted, it's gold.
All right. Should we get our new happy friends? Happy,
Yeah.
not happy. I mean, I don't know. It's state of mind. I don't care.
Yeah, we should.
Hold on.
Fuck.
So I
Got it.
have the ability to send messages. What if I tried to talk to Esme, the one I know?
Oh.
Might
Yeah.
just
Karen,
I'm down.
look up the spell.
Do
I'm
we
down.
need to- I was gonna say, do we need to go on break so that you can
Maybe we should
prep for this
hang on.
sit off?
Oh, I'm gonna die
We should do
again.
that back in Immol though.
Oh, no. Well, that's
Wait, but
should
then
do
I can
that.
use the.
We should do that back in Immol though. Well, no, because it worked. That's cute.
that was a
Alright.
consolation prize. That was not a reason for you to die again.
We
This
were
is
able
it.
to send messages from where we are to Val's dad, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, mine. I'm talking about the casting sending.
No, I know.
Okay.
I thought out of game knowledge, I thought we might be on a different,
Different plane.
like
Mm-mm.
this would be considered a different plane.
Which
But
even
it's-
then you can still use it. There's
Yeah,
just a
but it
percentage
just-
chance it won't
But
work.
it didn't do. That didn't happen
Didn't
when
have to
we
roll
talked to
for
Val.
it.
Right, we didn't have to roll.
Yeah.
So it is a creature that you are familiar with. So you would think that it probably would work, even though it's been about 8 years. So, whether you're familiar or not, you think there might be a small chance it doesn't work. But if you don't hear anything back, you don't know if they got the message or not. Right?
Yeah, and if you send her a message, she might just get scared and not reply.
Or scare the shit out of you. That would be funny.
More than like I would just ask her if she's all right and where she's been, because
phone
like
who
I said,
dis.
new phone who dis. What's a phone?
Hello, this is your childhood neighbor, Emmerich.
So are you gonna ask that? Or you're gonna wait to
I'm asking the group if I should do it.
Simply
Yes.
checking in on you 10 years after you disappeared.
Yes.
8,
Hands
Um,
Right
down,
back.
yes.
and I didn't have the ability
My-
to before.
my only concern would be too is that if she's like up to shit and we effectively end up notifying her that we're after her, she might cover her tracks.
Or end up notifying her that the person who's able to do magic and send to her is the person who she knew as a kid.
If Esme is the person who gave you that bag and they're one and the same person, they already know that we're out on their trail.
What
That's-
if I offered or said we knew where the mirror was?
but we don't.
They could probably see through
She's
that.
standing in front of the mirror, like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I do.
Okay.
Like, cool, I'll be here.
We could tell her we have a dinner with Strahd.
maybe think on it.
Well,
And
let's
if we
not-
have a
let's not
better-
tell anybody we have a dinner with Straw.
Think
Be
on
like,
it.
you could
We
be a
don't
plus
have
one.
we don't have to we don't have to do it just right this moment. Damn it. Yeah.
that
Okay.
both hurts Irina's feelings, and she's like, wait.
I get it.
Okay, I highly doubt Irina wants to go to the Strahd dinner.
Yeah, I know.
The person who we're pretty sure is obsessed with Strahd. You want to be our plus one, baby? Like, we're gonna go get dinner. What's
Yeah,
up?
so we got a prophecy that you
We're
want
gonna hook you
Strahd's
up.
love.
Come on.
You want to go meet him because we have a dinner date.
We heard you're obsessed.
We're bringing
It's
flowers.
once in a lifetime. It's like front row tickets to Justin Bieber.
Front row
You can't
tickets, you
miss
get to
it.
meet him at VIP treatment.
We will leave you with him, and y'all can just talk.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
we'll- After dinner, we'll sneak around. We'll leave, and you guys can have
Yep.
a nice romantic evening.
A candlelit dinner where you're
Right.
probably the meal.
I think this ending's a good idea. I don't think you have to decide on doing it right now.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
Is this a good
marinate on
idea?
it. I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea, but you don't necessarily have to do it right now.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
not do
We
it
have
right
days.
now.
We have a long time.
So
Well,
it's
I just-
also
yeah.
like 8 o'clock, so we should like do something.
Do
I
something.
no, I expect the discussion and roleplay to take most of this episode, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about the time. So
I guess at that point we probably start heading back to Immel with our frog.
all right, so before you go back,
Yeah.
And she gives you the frog. She says, first of all, she gives you a directions where you can get back to Immel in an hour and back from here to there.
Okay.
And she also says, I do deliver. So if you think of something you want, just pass sending. And I'll deliver.
Hey, Jenny, I
Oh,
really
sorry.
need another set of those lockpicks. Can you swing by Valaki real quick?
Hey, I'm really missing that doll.
I just need something to
also-
cuddle with at night.
I just showed the lockpicks handout, but I also want to show this.
I would like
Uh,
the green teeth merch.
Yeah, this is the green
It's just a
right there.
t-shirt with
Yeah.
It's a very cuddly little witch.
Why does she look like that?
because that's what she really looks like.
And it has green teeth and shamrocks. Quivering forest.
We should go before I burn this place down.
Okay.
I hope. I hope.
That's actually really cute. for
It is
a-
really cute.
Compared to the talking doll.
Well-
Does the doll say anything if you like touch it?
If you're attuned to it.
Ugh.
I don't want that.
Nope.
Don't want to do that.
Like a piece of your soul's attached to it. No, thank you.
It
Just be glad that Emmerich the one was sending
Where-
and not Astrid.
What does it do? Why is it
okay.
talk?
While this stuffed doll is within 5 feet of you, you can spend a short rest telling it up to say up to 6 phrases, none of which could be over 6 words long, and you can set a condition under which the doll speaks each phrase. You can also replace old phrases with new ones. Whatever the condition, it must occur within 5 feet of the doll for to make it speak. For example, whenever someone picks up the doll, it might say, "I want a piece of candy." So,
How
and
to creep out your neighbors.
yeah. So basically, you just tell the doll when something
Wanna be
happens. You
friends?
say this. Yeah.
Gross.
Now I need to figure out how to.
Rachel,
do
you're
muted.
this.
Rachel, you muted.
What if you hide it under the floorboards of someone's house and tell it to say things?
Okay, Grandpa.
Wanna be friends?
Okay. So first question: are you going to take the shortcut back to Emerald?
Yes.
For sure.
Lena knows this is like a fey trail, right? And when you
Surprise.
and when you arrive in a little mushroom circle that's right near the stone circle outside of Emerald.
I love the Fae.
Got their own little.
All right.
It's never-
I take some of those mushrooms.
Also,
No, what?
I want to figure out.
Okay.
Sorry, with
That might break the magic though.
Of the circle?
Maybe.
Oh, to get back there quick. Oh, I don't. Damn it. Fine.
I want to figure out how to do the enchantment on the doll onto one of Emmerich's dolls. That's where my brain went with it.
Why?
Because I want to torture you.
And luckily Lena wasn't in there, so we didn't have the chance to offer a trade.
And
She
real quick,
would have
just to
told
make-
you, by the way, that she does take trades, and that she will take, especially if she considers personal items especially valuable.
Oh, like a bag of my mother's grave dirt.
Yes.
Cool. So who has the
I have that
frog?
on my person.
Just making sure someone's responsible for a frog.
I'll take the frog.
Okay, is
I
it in your
figured.
inventory? Put it in your inventory if it's not already in your inventory.
You figured,
There
Leah.
we go.
Is
Good
that-
job.
Astrid
I'm
seemed like
doing
the one who would want the frog, either her or Val.
I just want to make
And-
sure someone put it in there rather than.
What are we
just
naming the
assuming-
frog?
Right. You can name the frog whatever you want. Doesn't come
Is
with a
it boy
name.
or girl frog?
That is up to you guys. It can be boy, girl,
They
hermaphrodite,
them.
whatever.
So they them
So-
frog.
It can
Yeah,
be
they,
they,
them,
them
frog.
frog. It's fine.
Because I don't think any of us know how to tell the sex
I
of a
have not.
frog.
Clover.
Clover.
I could.
Clover the frog.
Okay, you could Hannah?
Probably no.
9th level dispel.
Clover.
Cool. Clover the frog.
That's a cute name.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were gonna name it Strahd.
Well,
No, because we don't actually want to.
Draw's a dirty word.
Strahd's a dirty weird.
don't say that S word around me.
We don't need it.
Bob is a dirty word. Wait, we could just start calling him Bob.
And summon the overlord.
Should we take a little break to give Heather a chance to get back to say goodbye to her family?
Yeah, I think so, because I need to rest from anyway. So
Okay.
let's go like 10 minutes, Nikki.
Official break time.
All right, great. Official break. Be back.
And break. Did I do it?
Hey, everybody. We are going to end early tonight. Sorry about that. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks on the day before Halloween for a special Halloween episode of Oops All Barovians. Bye.